The other thing that Andrew Berry talked about, just Jacoby Brissett and how he has performed in the first 8 games.
Jacoby has been everything that we had hoped when we signed him. I think that he is given us an opportunity and more to win the game in every one of his starts, with maybe save the exception of one. We knew that he was a special guy in the locker room from particularly his time in Indianapolis, navigating the 2 years with Andrew Luck's injury and then ultimately his retirement. He's been an excellent addition to our organization, and we couldn't be happier with what he's provided the team so far.
And G. Bush, I've got no issue whatsoever with Jacoby Brissett. I think in a couple of games they asked him to do more than they should have. That's my issue is don't ask this guy to be something he's not. That's my only issue.
Yeah, they put a couple games on his back. The game where he threw 45 times. It ain't never supposed to be a game in town where you're doing that. That's not his MO. But what he has done is he has played above even my expectations. I felt like he wouldn't be able to make certain throws. I found out he has a much stronger arm than I thought. I think that he's not the most outwardly mobile guy, but he just does enough to move the chains on 4th and 1. He also has just enough to evade a pass rush to get, around the corner, break, contain, and kind of dive into the end zone against the Bengals. All these things that I didn't know he had in his repertoire. It might not be the cleanest stuff, but he's effective. So, I thought he was under fire a little bit because people weren't projecting what he could be. People weren't projecting how he would look in an offense like this with Kevin Stefanski. And so now that you see it, that's why there's a lot of people that, that's why they're in love with the backup. They always say, well, if Jacoby wins the next 2, does that naturally mean Deshaun Watson? Yes, Barry said it. He's playing day 1, snap 1, stop playing around. But this is a good thought. At least he's playing that well that he's even being flattered with he's being gaslit about him starting. We'll take it. That means you're playing pretty good, but make no mistake about it. Deshaun Watson is under center the second he's able to come back from suspension.
Yeah, and if they could do it sooner, they would. If Goodell would let him, he'd be there today.